Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Derek Stokes for Stoked Living. Man, it seems like it's been forever since I've been able to just do a normal video. We've been on the go. Last weekend, I was at a conference, a YouTube video creators conference that Dutch and Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, they put on, and Jason from Cog Hill Farms and Lester from I'm a Survivor. They were all there, and it was a very, very good conference. Learned a lot, met a lot of fantastic people just starting out, just kind of like me. People's been in it for a while, and just kind of got to see a whole variety of everything. So it was a real good conference. But I've just been on the go, and there's a lot of stuff out here on the farm that's been neglected, and I've got to get some work done. So it's the weekend, Labor Day weekend, so should be a lot of video content coming through this weekend. That's my plan, but you never know, because there's always something that comes up. You know, somebody calls, hey, I got this going on, so hit the ground running and go there and help them out. So, but I've got plans on cleaning up around here, not just like definite plans, because I'm a little bit, I don't know how you say this, I get distracted very easily. And I'll work on something for a little while, then boom, I'll go do something else. But that's just the way it goes. But there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done around here. I need to work on the garden. The sunflowers, some of them are still blooming. A lot of them are drooped over. And there are just like birds just all through there eating them. And the birds really enjoy them. The heads on these sunflowers, they didn't develop. There's a few of them that had big heads on them. The seeds are pretty small. And so I just don't know if they're the best for harvesting this year. I'm learning from it. I'm gonna harvest some of the bigger heads and get the seeds out of it. If you saw my earlier video, sorry, I'm just kind of rambling, kind of jump from one spot to the next. Me and the kids, we got those all kind of hulled out, whatever you want to call it, and we put them on that table. I'm like, all right, this is a good spot right here. It's open to the sun, and I can dry them out, and because they were kind of still sticky, had this kind of a film on them. I was like, well, they just need to be dried out a little bit longer. Well, I put them out there in the sunlight, and daggum birds coming, and just, I don't know if it was a wind or what, but it was like there was no seeds on the table, because they kind of had this lip around this table, and I kind of thought, you know, that'd kind of hold it in place. Well, they were off the table, all over the ground. The chickens come through there and ate just about every one of them. They just had a heyday with them, and all that hard work, and that's the way it goes. But I'll learn something else, so don't leave the seeds outside. I mean, the birds are used to it. You know, you go over to whoever's house, they got a table with seeds on top of it. So birds are used to coming over and eating seeds off the table. So that was kind of a foobar on my part. But it is a gorgeous morning. A nice foggy morning here on Rose Prairie, America. Cows are out enjoying the nice green grass. We have had a really good slow soaking rain the past, you know, yesterday was really, really good. And so things are starting to green up, grass is growing, and the cows are thriving, and they are enjoying this beautiful morning. And I am enjoying it also right there along with them. So I've got some things I've got to go do. First, I need to go check on the animals and see if they need any attention. Here's it. This is all them birds left me. That's all they left me. All that work. The rain kind of washed all the holes away. You can kind of see them there. Well, at least they didn't go to waste. They enjoyed it. Hey, Ollivander. How's my buddy? How's my buddy? He always comes up here to greet me. He is a good livestock guardian dog. So we got him as a puppy last year, and he really learns the farm. He knows what's supposed to be going on. He kind of knows our schedule whenever we go to bed and when we're in and out. And it's kind of funny, if I come outside whenever it's like earlier than I'm supposed to, he'll bark, say, hey, this ain't right. You know, if my dad drives up, kind of last night, I went with my dad. We thought had some cows out, but we didn't. But Dad, he drove up and he was barking at Dad, you know. But other than that, you know, if we're just at our normal schedule, he's fine with it. But if we go outside that schedule, Ollie knows something is up, and he'll let us know. Screamer and Margaret, y'all looking good. All right. We need to get these goats fed. There's old chickens. They're definitely some free-range chickens out there with the, I don't know if you guys can see them or not. We'll holler at them. Chick, 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 chick. Here they come. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Here comes the little dinosaurs. Those are what they're like. I think there's 2 roosters in there, 3 hens. I'm gonna hatch out, get some more eggs from my mom and dad. I need to hatch out some more. Come here, chickens. Come here, chickens. Get over here. These old chickens, they have been eating good this summer. I mean, they just go to town on these grasshoppers. So my chicken feed bill has done very good. They don't eat nearly as much as in the wintertime. They just go to town on all these bugs. I'm not sure how they would taste. It might taste like an old grasshopper. But I ain't gonna butcher them. I'm gonna keep them for some laying hens. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. You guys be patient. There's old Screamer. Hey, Scream, how are you? How are you? Margaret. Old Billy. Billy Bob. And Susie. She's the one with the spots on her. All right, come on. Go watch out. Get out of here. What? Get back. Yeah. Come on, mama little minions. Let's go. There's Penny. You haven't been on camera in a while, Penny. Ah! Margaret! You quit that! Quit that! Quit playing! That gum. You need to treat them some manners. Margaret, you know better than that. Why do you guys are making it hard on me? I'll just get a saddle and ride you over there. You guys know where we're going. Come on. Let's go. It's funny. They'll get all around my feet, about halfway there, and then they'll take off. And now they're back on my feet. I lied to you. Come on, let's go. Ollie, why are you so excited? I'm coming. I'm coming. Here we go. Gotta get fast. Billy Bob, quit standing in your dinner plate. You're gonna spoil it for the rest. Ollie, you don't even like that kind of food. You don't like that kind of food. I got yours coming. You don't like that kind of food. You leave them alone. Ollie, you quit that. Quit tormenting them. Nice now. Hey, easy. There you go. There you go. Y'all better get in there and eat. This old pole, that's why I call her pole, because she didn't have any horns. It's funny, she don't really go to the feet a whole lot. She'll stay off. She's one of my better looking ones. Yeah. She just doesn't get in there and fight with them real hard. And I don't know if that's with the rest of them having horns, if that's the reason why or what, but she just never really gets in there and fights for the feed. All right, we need to clean out your water. Well, the animals are looking good here on the farm. Penny is doing great. She's weaned off the milk. It's just straight grain and grass and a little bit of hay, and she's doing good. But what I got a problem. I've been neglecting Penny. She got this great big old pen right here, and these cockleburs are just taking off. I haven't mowed over here on this side. I did mow this once, but back whenever I was in the electric fence kind of business with these goats and realized that doesn't work, I put up a kind of little electric fence there. Now I've got to take it down, and then I also put a bunch of brush in there for the goats to eat the leaves and stuff. Here's another problem I've got. These Canadian geese, they sure are neat watching stuff, but they can cause some problems with the livestock with different types of diseases and stuff like that. I need to watch. We've got these are all residential geese. There they are, they fly down right there on the pond. Those are all residential geese, and I haven't done the whole research on it, but my uncle, he's a dairy farmer for years. He says whenever they show up, he starts having problems with different kinds of sicknesses and stuff with his dairy cows. And they'll get over there and they'll hang out next to the ponds and stuff, and they just poop everywhere and really seem kind of muddy up the ponds pretty good. And he kind of blames the different diseases on that. I need to do my research. Maybe you guys might know a little something about it. But we've got a residential Canadian geese season coming up. And I've got a nephew. He loves the duck and goose hunt, I guess. That's what you say. I don't ever do any of it, but he's say, Derek, you see them geese out there? Yeah, Keith, they're out there. So him and his buddy's gonna come out and hunt them geese for me. So, me personally, I haven't seen any problems, you know, with sicknesses that I can really pinpoint on the geese. But my uncle says it is, so I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing to kind of keep them under control. I kind of like to watch them, you know. They're kind of neat. But if they're out there and can cause problems on your livestock, I kind of like my livestock a little bit better. So I'll this next week I'll do some research and see if I can really find something, pinpoint something out on it. 4 was from my dad's. That white one was from a guy I work with. I hatched it out. Her name's Betty White. I'm not sure where I came up with it, but the rest of them, I'm not good enough for names on them. So if you guys can think of some names for them, some little good chicken names, they need to be named. Looks like there's 2 roosters and 3 hens. And I'm going with Betty White being a hen. You know, there is a master gardener around here. And it ain't me. Last year, kids, they got some jack-o'-lanterns, carved them out, And we just threw the seeds out here in the scrap pile. And you look what's coming up over there. You got some pumpkins coming up. Now I've had more pumpkins grow right here than I've had out there in that garden. So I'm just not very good at pumpkins. I don't know. Now I was walking up here, this old grasshopper jumped into this web. Look at this guy go to town. Sorry, this might be like a nightmare for some of you guys. This is a very common spider that we have here on the farm. And they got a bunch of them. We call it, I think it's like a yellow garden spider. Good close-up view. I've got one there. There's spiders up there. And you see, and I believe that's an old egg sac from years past. That's what they'll make. He's munching on, looks like a grasshopper leg. And then we have these guys here. I believe they're like a cicada shell. If you hear some of my videos, you might be able to hear them right now. But they get real loud. Got some good clean water for them now. Good well water. Pretty good stuff, all. Billy Bob, you're standing in your plate again. As you guys can see, Penny's pen. Well, you don't want to say that when you're eating crackers because you'll spit everywhere. Penny's pen is overtaken with these cockleburs. Now, they're not to the point to where they start getting into her coat. But they are very, very close, and we've got to get a handle on these. These things are just like little, I always call them porcupine eggs. But I gotta get those knocked down and get it cleaned out. I just gotta get Penny's pen. There, Penny's pen back to par. I need to get Penny's pen to par. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that skit with Alec Baldwin and what's his name? I can't think of his name. I hate this. Yeah, it's Jimmy Fallon. It was Alec Baldwin and Jimmy Fallon. They did a little skit, eating crackers and saying words with P in it. So with the letter P, not the P. So we're gonna get Penny's pen up to par, so she'll be a perfect little pal. Oh gosh, I'm falling off the deep end. Getting her trough washed out, ready to go. Yep. So we're gonna get Penny's pen palace up to par. So she'll be the perfect pal. What's going on, girl? I'm getting some fresh water. We'll get you some feed too. Okay, like I said before, we are gonna make the perfect palace for Penny in her little pen. And I've got my lovely daughter over here to help me, Olivia. And then my niece, her cousin, Tatum, are gonna help me get this brush. They should be coming around here in a second. If I'm quick, I can get a picture of them. This stuff's a little harder to do one-handed. Yeah, just throw them on that brush pile over there. Them goats, they just like that brush just to kind of rub on and eat the leaves and stuff. But they're not in here anymore. Had to keep them separate from Penny. I've got to roll up that wire. I've just got a mess. Well, it's that time of the year also. It is football season, and we are in Sooner Nation. OU's got a big game today, first game of the season, and that was probably right in the middle of the day. I don't know what to deal with Big 12 and their whatever. That's a whole different story. But man, I just have a hard time sitting inside watching TV whenever I got all this stuff to be doing. So I've got my headphones on here, and I'm gonna be listening to some Sooner football while I'm doing some mowing. So if you guys see me jump up and down and scream and holler and stuff, that's just what I'm doing. I'm watching or listening to some football. I'm not watching it. All right, so the garden has gotten out of control, and I come out here and run the mower. Got it all nice, kind of cleaned up, knocked down a little bit. And I was coming over here by the corn, and I kind of hit something a little bit solid. What in the world? Come over here. This is the kind of farmer I am. I let the daggum weeds take over my tiller. They're getting back to all the trouble that this tiller has caused the weeds. That's bad. That's real bad right there. Your weeds take over your tiller. So I'm gonna have to dig this thing out and get it started up, because I got my hope garden on the other side. I got my okra and squash and stuff over there. So I've got to get this thing cleaned up. This is bad. This is about as worse as I've seen it. All right. All right, so garden didn't look too bad. Got some weeds in it. Little okra. That's what this right here is growing, is okra and Johnson grass. My squash didn't look very good at all. I noticed squash bugs was getting all over the plants and stuff. See them guys there? They're just eating away on this stuff. You gotta see where it's growing. That like happened overnight. It didn't look that way yesterday. So I've only got like one. They hadn't touched the okra yet, but they did my squash. I don't know. But my dad, man, his squash is just going like crazy, so I'm gonna sneak up there at night and get me some squash. Well, the old tiller was getting commandeered by my grass, weeds. It's kind of a scary sight for it. Got neglected. It started up and it did its job. Well, I've done about all I can outside. I'm being summoned for some work inside. And you guys don't want to see that work. I got to put up a decorative towel rack in the guest bathroom. That's no fun. I don't like doing that kind of stuff. Because you got to get a level out and it's got to look straight and it can't be rustic. And that just ain't my style. But Katie's wanting me to do it, so I'll go do it for her. She's getting the house all dolled up for fall. It's like 90-something degrees. She's thinking about fall. But it's September. It's going to be here before you know it. She really likes to decorate inside there, and I like it. She does a good job with the house. Well, man, we got a lot done today. There's going to be some videos coming out with my mom. You guys didn't see it, but I snuck off and I filmed some Canon videos with Mom, so she's pretty excited about that. So we'll be having those coming your way here pretty soon. Penny's doing good. She's out there with Ollie. They're reunited for the day. I've got to get her back in there with her pen. Let me kind of show you the update on her pen. It looks a lot better. Like I'd be up there and I'd holler, I'd say, Penny, Penny, where are you, Penny? And she'd pop her head up. I could barely see her. But Ollie hears me talking. He wants to come over and check out. So yeah, the pen looks a lot better for Penny. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it. We've got I might show some footage of it. Here in Locust Grove, in our town, we're having a little, I guess some kind of little block party. The church and stuff's working with it. I'm not sure what all I'm going to be doing. But there's going to be some singing and different things like that. Some food and just people getting together in the community there in downtown Locust Grove. So I might show you a little footage of that maybe. I don't know. We'll see if I'm get the camera out. But I think this is going to do it here for Stoked Living. I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the nice, kind comments and the words of encouragement. It's been fun. And we're just going to keep it. Sorry, a bug flew on me. We're going to keep this stuff coming your way. So we will catch you next time. Please like and subscribe. See ya.